Both players are set up with their starting stashes placed. Player 1 has Sheriff of Hope Joseph Wade, Deputy Lana de Vriet and Card Sharp Brennan. Player 2 has hired Stepping Up Lana de Vriet, Personal Demons Joseph Wade, Loyal Hound Echo and Card Sharp Brennan. Player 1 has first turn, Player 2 has access to the tray. Player 1 makes a double draw, increasing the cards in his hand to 5. Then plays a red suited card to run Lana. Followed by a black suited card to walk Renan and draw a card from the supply deck. Player 2 walks Wade, drawing a card for doing so. Then they make a rush action with Lana and Echo. And for their third action, refill their hand with a double draw. Lana walks closer to Wade. And takes a shot with the 9 of diamonds. But player 2 is able to respond by playing the 8 of clubs and then adding the 5 of clubs from the train to successfully defend. Access to the train is passed to player 1. Who is now comfortable rushing Renan and Wade forward. Player 2 rushes their own Renan and Lana forward in response. And makes a double draw. For their third action, they walk Echo forward with an 8 of spades. Have they got a handful of high cards, or are they bluffing their opponent? They then make use of Lana's supremacy rule, taking a shot with her as a free action using the 10 of hearts. Player 1 has to use a card from the train to help defend, returning access to it to player 2. Two double draws. And then a rush retreat. It looks like the aggressive posturing of player 1 has stalled for now, giving player 2 the chance to push home an advantage. Lana and Renan continue their push forwards. A double draw. and Echo takes a walk round the outside of the building. Lana's supremacy then gives her a close-range shot at the opposing Renan. Without cover or access to the train, he can only be saved by the cards in hand. Player 1 forgoes defending in favour of keeping the cards they have for a different purpose, allowing Player 2 to place the stash. Player 2 also gets to draw from the supply deck due to attacking with a black suited card, and the taken out character is removed from the sand. That's all 3 actions complete. Lana is looting the stash with a red suited card. The player looks at the top 2 asset cards, takes one and puts the other on the bottom of the asset deck. Lana's supremacy rule lets her take a shot at Wade. The building between them gives him a cover flip. The defending player can use it on its own or as part of a stack, or ignore it. Here it hasn't helped, and the player ignores it. Luckily they can defend with a card from their hand. The supply deck is empty, so the discard pile needs to be shuffled into a new supply deck. With no way to successfully defend, player 2 is forced to let Renan be taken out. Looting with a black suited card means the player draws one card from the supply deck and one from the asset deck. Wade looks hemmed in. But a shot at Lana requires 2 cards to successfully defend. He moves into contact. And swings with his Persuader. This time, player 2 has no answer. And Lana is taken out, with player 1 placing the stash. Echo's Sonic Bark is a spray attack. Anyone under the card would be hit. Player 1's Lana runs towards an open stash. Because Echo has the small special rule, he always gets a cover flip from a ranged attack. This time it's not enough to save him. But because a card was played to defend, player 2 gets to place their own stash. Player 2's Wade is now the last punk standing for their gang, allowing him to perform the same action twice in a turn. But he can still only make walk move actions due to stumbling drunk. Player 1 is looking to win the game via looting. Sheriff Wade uses his full authority special rule to prevent his drunk alter ego from approaching him. Player 2 does not have the cards to walk again and has no further actions they are able to perform. Another red suited loot action. And player 1 has the asset value they need to win the game.